Hey all you cats and chicks out there, welcome back to Control Players Unite. I'm your host, Dr. Red. Tonight we're going to be looking at a tanking Pokemon, Wigglytuff EX. It has 250 base HP and the ability Expanding Body. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached, it gets plus 100 HP. Add on a Hero's Cape and you get it at a massive 450 HP. For 3 colors energy, it has the attack Friend Tackle, 90 plus. If you played a support card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. To support us with attaching energy, we got Xatu with the Clairvoyant Sense ability. We have Mew to help us draw cards if we ever get low. We have Boss's Orders here for using a supporter. We have Cheren's Care allowing us to pick up any one of our closest Pokemon that has any damage counters on it and all cards that are attached to it, put them into our hand. We got Arven for searching out tools and items. Jet Energy for getting things onto the bench, from the bench into the active, and we also have Snorlax here for good measure with its Unfazed Fat ability, preventing all effects of attacks from our opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon, and its Thumping Snore for 3 colorless does 180. So let's get in some games and see how we do with the deck. Failduret, thank you for being our opponent. Hope you're all doing well tonight. And this deck likes to go first, if only just to get set up quicker, but going second's fine as it allows you to use Arven for getting whatever it is you need, including and especially the Hero's Cape. We're going to put Jigglypuff there, I think. We also got the Buddy Poffin going for us. Okay. Let's see here, we got Iono, that's good. And we're going to play Buddy. I think we're going to get 2 Nautus down to really get that set up well. Set up faster. We're also going to throw Snorlax down. Can't attack, so we're just going to end the turn. That's not a bad start. Heavy weapons tough, call them medic. Thank you, L2. Hey, what's going on, baby? There's actually an energy called Medical Energy. It makes it so that your Pokemon can't be affected by special conditions. I could have added the second Wigglytuff, not Wigglytuff EX, but just regular Wigglytuff, in order to make it easier and more efficient to attach energy. But I just thought I'd go with the Xatu and see what happens. Avoid Inteleon snipers. No, Inteleon has rotated. They have a single. Or did they have a single Inteleon? No, the Inteleon, that was a Rapid Strike Inteleon that could what's the word I want? That had a put 2 damage counters on your Pokemon. It's gone. It's not here anymore. And we can't attack. That's unfortunate, but at least we're almost got the Wigglytuff up and running. So we'll see what our opponent gives us here. If we get an energy, that'd be grand. I don't think using Pokestop would help us. Altio, are you at work tonight? Another discard from our opponent, using concealed cards to draw 2 more cards after discarding an energy. Pokestop gets rid of an energy and 2 ancient Pokemon, which is not bad for him because the more ancient cards you have in your discard, the more damage you're doing. $70 plus. Let's see, what's our opponent doing for us here? Vengeance Fletching. Oh, 160. Okay, so we got to get something here, otherwise we are toast. Xatu's not bad. You know what? I said I wasn't going to Pokestop, but I'm going to because I want to try to get something. We got 2 good things. Got an Ultra Ball and a Counter Catcher. Indeed I am. Is it a busy night for you, or is it just another one of those? Yeah, whatever. We're going to get the Jigglypuff so we can evolve next turn. Perhaps use the Super Rod. Earthen Vessel, getting rid of a Pokestop for 2 energy here. Magic the Gathering went home. Thought about fighting games, but that can be for weekend. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Relax with your favorite genre when you have nothing to do. Evo Japan. Oh, Evo Japan's this weekend. I didn't realize that. I wonder, I don't know if you ever, wait, what did you say? Quiet Night. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if you would do a watch party on your channel. I'd be down for that if I can make it. Like, depending on the timing. Oh, man. Pokestop gets 3 items. A Pokegear and 2 Super Rods. That's insane. He gets a Professor Saw's Vitality off of the gear. He's now going to attach to 2 of his Pokemon. Let's see here. Let's see here. Still waiting for our opponent to attack. What did he just do? He's using concealed cards again. He got a nest. He used a nest ball to get the Koraidon. Another Roaring Moon down. And another 180. Oh, it would have been nice if we had that special energy. It would have stopped us from losing there. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go Wigglytuff. An Ultra Ball, that's not helping us. I think we're just, you know what? This game's actually not going anywhere. We're just gonna concede. We were not getting anything started there. I'd probably have to quick apply for restreaming rights. Might as well search and try. I didn't know that was a right thing, which goes to show my knowledge base about this type of stuff. Oh, we did play a supporter card. Alright, let's try that again. That was just not doing anything. No, seriously, Altio, if it's a hassle, don't even worry about it. I could just check it out on my own time. But as far as fighting games go, I'm guessing Street Fighter is your favorite. I don't want that to sound like a stereotype because of how popular it is. We are facing TLCE. Tender loving care. I don't know what the E could mean, if it even means that at all. And we have a mulligan. Get the Jigglypuff in the active. We have someone, our opponent has the Miraidon sleeves, which doesn't mean anything, but it could, you know, point to in a lightning deck, a Miraidon deck. Hey, Ice. I don't want no scrubs. Oh, look at that. We're facing, what is this? Gosh. Oh gosh, Future Box. Couldn't think of that term. Gosh, I remember that song from our youth. It was wildly popular. Techno Radar will discard a card from his hand and get 2 future Pokemon. Jigglypuff will be going down next turn if he can get more Iron Crons. At least one more, which he just did right now, so yeah. So Ice, how are you? How was your day? I was on mute, didn't realize it. Yeah, time zones, that sounds about right. And our opponent brings up the Mew, which is good for a free retreat. I don't know why he did that twice. Oh, he wants to restart. Ice denies the Scrub's right to breathe. Metis. Oh, I get to have a turn. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do Jigglypuff. I'll Buddy Poffin. I'm going to do both of these. I'm going to get the Hero's Cape. I'm going to put it on this Jigglypuff here. I don't mean to give my opponent more cards, but really I have to get something going here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this will give him another poke, maybe another Miraidon, but that's okay. We'll take that. And I'll get the Snorlax down, and I will get... Oh, I have a Chorus. Do I want the Chorus? I think I do want the Chorus. I'll take the Chorus for next turn. Doing fine, thank you. My day wasn't anything special. But same here, nothing special. Per se. I think this deck is missing a few switching cards, although I think the Cheren's Care is supposed to act as a healer, if I'm not mistaken. So here we are, waiting for our opponent to act. Yeah, they play Future Booster Energy Capsule to Iron Valiant. And they're gonna Iono us. That's not good at all. We did get a DTE and a Chorus anyway. And there goes our Jigglypuff. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I wonder if we could put... Because we can't... Yeah, we need a Xatu to get Snorlax going. Let's do Chorus. Get the Xatu. And the boss and the DTE. We will lose energy retrieval to the Lost Zone, but that's okay. I think we're gonna do this for Snorlax. What else can we get? Anything? We have another Xatu. Not sure what that's gonna do for us though, considering how far behind we're falling, but it is what it is. Ice Akuma in Street Fighter 16 May timeframe. Oh, that's right. I heard about that. I saw that reveal. Yeah. This is Misatsu. This is Misatsu. And they're going to Iono us. Wonderful. We got a ton of Zatus. Wow, do we have Zatus? We got Zatus out the wazoo. Another future booster on the Miraidon. Peak acceleration takes another KO. We're gonna put Snorlax in the active. We're gonna take a KO with Snorlax. Gonna try to build up this Wigglytuff. Excuse me, Jigglypuff. Oh, we got a Cheren scare. That's really nice to see. Except we're just gonna get rid of it with the Iono, which is fine. It puts our opponent down to 4. And that's a 9. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna get. Oh, we got a Jet Energy. What do we have in the discard? Oh, we got 2. Oh, we gotta get them back. And we'll also get the energy back. We play, buddy. Probably should have just played the Artisan here, but that's okay. Don't need to use the Jet Energy. We'll just use Thumping Snore. Now, normally Snorlax would be asleep and you'd have to flip 2 coins in order to get it to wake up. But I attached a wind-up arm, which is a tool saying that this Pokemon can attack even if it's asleep or paralyzed. So, there you have it. And we got an Iono. That's always good. Question for you, Ice. Do you have any of the latest consoles? Do you have Switch, PlayStation 5, or Xbox? And it looks like my opponent will be able to take a KO with Laser Blade. And he's just going to do it. He's not even going to mess around. He's just going to straight up take the KO. Okay, this is where Jet Energy will come into play here. If we can get a... Oh, there it is. Got the energy. On the Jigglypuff. Got the Ultra Ball. That's perfect. You know what? Let's use Colress just to see how it goes. And it did not go very well. Okay, we're going to have to sacrifice a Jigglypuff to Lost Zone. Is there anything we can get off of this? Just a Natu. We don't want that. Okay, looks like we're going to have to... You know what? If I get rid of both of these Ionos, I could just put I could just Pal Pad them back in. Which I think I'll do right now. And then we'll use Jet Energy to get into the active. Now we do 180 damage. We have 450 HP. And we are sitting pretty. More or less. Although we are going to take a huge amount of damage with this next attack. Xbox One and Switch. Wonderful. I'd really like to get a PlayStation 5, but I don't have the money. I wouldn't mind a Switch, but then with the so-called Switch 2 coming out next year or so, it might be good for me to wait for that as well. Also, to answer your question, favorite fighting game is a lot of them. My enjoyment of the genre has expanded just beyond just Street Fighter. I know there's a ton of them. I know there's like Guilty Gear and Mortal Kombat, of course. Street Fighter is just the easiest to pick up matches in, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, I think Roseanne's backup would be good in this deck. Gives us a chance to get the tool back. Assuming it isn't lost on. Oh, he's going to put in Iron Crown. Probably wants to hit. Yeah, Jigglypuff and a Xatu. That's my... Now let's see here. We could use... Let's just use Chorus, see what we can get. Yeah, we already have plenty of that. What is this? 20 damage for each heads. No, we haven't taken any damage yet. Let's just do Friend Tackle. And then I don't think we'll be... Well, he KOs both of those Pokemon. We'll be able to use Counter Catcher. Still, we need another odd knockout on the Miraidon, I think. So the goal here to beat this deck is to just KO before it KOs us, although with this Miraidon, that's not looking likely. We've got 220 on the Cyber Drive. Okay, so let's just take this KO, see what he gives us. There's another Wigglytuff. Oh, I have to use a supporter. Yeah, let's just use this one right here. Let's just get rid of this Iron Valiant EX. I guess I didn't have to do that, but it's nice to get it out of the way. And we'll get 2 prizes. Now would be a good time to use a Cheren, but you know, we're not all powered up here. I mean, we don't have another one powered up. I think we're going to make some modifications to the deck when we're done. Oh, there comes Iron Hands. I'm going to research that. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. Pardon me. Okay, so our opponent is just going to peak Accelerate. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can just use Counter Catcher on this card on Iron Crown and just see what happens. So we'll get another KO. We are a single prize away from defeating, and we can do it. We have game in hand. I don't think they can put 350 damage on us. We'll do 180 to this single prize Miraidon with this boss's orders. Which is funny. It looks like we're about to win as soon as I say... Well, he could boss up a Xatu and be that's game, but we don't know just yet. But he's going to use Iron Leaves. Oh, Wigglytuff's not weak to grass. It's weak to fighting. Yeah, I'll definitely get the new Switch out whenever it comes out. Planning on saving up for Xbox Series X. Perhaps Wind Waker port will come out. Yeah, the thing I like about Switch is all the old Super Nintendo games are there. So, I'm more of a retro guy at this point, except for Pokemon and, you know, such. Okay, we're back. So what's up with the Iron Claw and Iron Leaves cards? Oh, okay. So Iron Crown has the Cobalt Command ability. Any future Pokemon except Iron Crown EX does 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Just gets a 20% 20 damage boost. And then, excuse me, Iron Leaves. Rapid Vernier. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you can switch it with your active. And if you do, you may move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. So it needs 2 grass and a colorless. So 2 grass energy and any other energy. So if you have 2 grass into play and they're on your bench over here, you can just bring them in. And you can just put another energy on it and it's charged up. And this is good. And this is going to be GG's, or a good game, as they say, as we have just taken the last prize. I don't know why they played Rapid Vernier. They could have gotten more damage with another card, but that's just me. It looks like we won. All right. Right when I said it needs to be changed, we win a game. Okay, that's interesting. So they're Pokemon. Yes, they are Pokemon from the future, as the gimmick is going for the new generation. They're EXs. They're advanced Pokemon, you might say. They're worth more prizes. They're worth more reward if you defeat them, so to speak. All right, let's see what we get. Let's just do some fun little collecting here. Got another tier. Let's collect all. Let's see what we get. Meryl, Turtonator, Delcatty again, Shroomish, and a Dunsparce. Wonderful. Let's play another one. Far Out. There are also yes, Altio, that's correct. There's also Ancient. So you have some Pokemon that are from the distant past. We're playing Lycan, apparently. And there are some Pokemon from the distant future that are robots. And the ancient Pokemon look like they're prehistoric, like they're dinosaurs, lizards, and stuff like that. Switch 2 needs to have good Ninty account stuff. Play all those purchase games on current Switch. Bring forward all current NSO apps. Nintendo has some tall orders to fill. Altio, doesn't Nintendo have a bad rap for doing that kind of stuff, though? Like, they just don't get it done. I remember, like, with shutting down all the different servers for different things. And let's see here. Just to demonstrate the power of the tank last. Oh, that is perfect. Mew starting us off. Wonderful. Although we're not getting much else going on. And we are... Oh, a Rotom V. Okay, that could be Charizard, Block Snorlax. Most likely one of those two. Pidgey, that could... Okay, this could be Pidgey Control or Charizard. Just going to instant charge. Okay, we're not in a much better position, although I think Rotom would be a good addition to this deck. Oh, we're going to Iono. No question. Yes, we are Ionoing. That digs them farther into their deck, but they get less cards. We got the Jigglypuff here. We're going to Buddy Poffin, get one of each of these. We're going to put a DTE on one. We're just gonna end turn. I'm not gonna retreat. Nintendo is known for being grandpa doesn't know how to technology. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame because they have so much potential there. And we're facing Charizard. Okay. Tall order ahead of us. Although if we don't have a DTE on one of the Pokemon, that would be a 2-hit KO. Turbo Evolution. Or is it Energize? I didn't see. Evolution, yeah. And our opponent doesn't use it. Just chooses to instant charge. That might have been a finger slip. Okay, let's... I don't know if I wanted to do that. Okay, well that's fine. We will just get Wigglytuff. We will then use restart. Got another Wigglytuff, that's good. And we will retreat. And not... We didn't... Oh, that's right, we didn't use the supporter, so we're only going to get 70 on this one. The attack is minus 20 because we have a DTE, a double turbo energy. It reduces your attacks by 20. Nintendo still has a bowl of hard strawberry candy on their coffee table. That was a good one. I like that. Good grief. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if Nintendo made like a digital camera. And I'm thinking about this aloud because Sony has the PlayStation, also has its own line of alpha cameras. Microsoft runs a lot of the software programs that digital photographers use, even if they don't actually make a camera, a Microsoft camera. I guess Nintendo would be equivalent of like the fun Polaroid you use with like the instant printouts, except they just kind of get in the way and take up space, and it's like, why am I doing this when I have a camera? I mean, that sounds kind of like anti-tactile. I'm not even sure what you would call it at this point. It's just, you know, I have money that I can't spend on nice things like that, so what am I going to do? So, it is what it is. Could play a cruel game of make the analogy of what Nintendo's like. As my opponent will put an energy on Charmander, he benches another Charmander, and a Bidoof. He's gonna play Rotom V. Oh, sorry, I thought he was gonna instant charge. No, he is going to use Forest Seal Stone. This allows him to freely select any single card out of the deck. It is a rare candy for the Charizard. Okay, now he's in business. Infernal Rain allows him to search up to 3 fire energy and attach them anywhere he wants. Nintendo camera, it was on the Game Boy and it's also called the 3DS. No. I'm thinking of like a separate camera, separate from the gaming systems altogether. Like it's its own standalone thing. Interesting choice. Yeah, he's going to bring up the Charizard. He's going to punch the Wigglytuff for 180. That's a 2-hit KO. We got to find the Hero's Cape. Oh, he's going to boss his order. Oh, he's going to take out the Mew. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, that's actually really bad for us because now we have no draw support. Unless we get a Xatu and a top deck of Xatu. Or an Ultra Ball, but then we need energy to attach anyway. Got an Artisan, that's interesting. We'll get Jigglypuff. I mean, we could do Snorlax, but it's like, what's the point? We'll just punch for 7. We have no choice but to hit for 70. That's unfortunate. And let's see here. Okay. So Lycan has just drawn a card and that's it. Just gonna hit Burning Darkness for 180. If we don't get the cape here somehow, we will get KO'd. Palpad is not helping us. We have no choice but to just hit for 170. Excuse me, hit for 70. This is looking terrible. That KO on the Mew really crushed us. We're not going to give up just yet. We'll put Wigglytuff into the active. Maybe we'll get a DTE somehow. We're looking for an Iono or a Chorus's Experiment. Or even an Arven. But even then, Arvin's, you know, just going to get us the cape's not going to do too much else. Just puts off the inevitable an extra turn. Energy retrieval is not bad. Gets us 2 of these. And we'll just end turn there. Opponent took out the knees. Yeah, he did, yeah. And I think he knows it, so he's not really doing anything. Okay, let's see what we get here. Snorlax, not helping us. We'll bench it anyway. And we'll punch for 90. That's pathetic. Let's just see what we draw here off of... excuse me. The top deck. But the idea here is that you plump up Wigglytuff so much that your opponent just can't take a KO. You get Cheren's Scare, put it back into your hand, and put something else into the active. Which half of that, maybe even just a third of it, happened in the previous match. And I wasn't paying attention as he just won anyway. Okay, well, that was a disaster, but that's okay. That's okay. I think we should try maybe modifying this deck a bit. I like the idea of having one less Zot. Actually, I could put the fancy Zatu in. Maybe one less Zatu. One less Natu. Shao Kahn. Pathetic. Yeah, really? Okay. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I really like Colress's experiment. Razor's not helping us. Cheren's Care's not helping us. I know we like draw. Maybe I'll just keep 2 of them. Got the boss. Gita's not going to do anything for a Sode. Giacomo would be a good tech. Airy would be a good tech. Judge isn't going to be a good tech, I don't think. Misfortune would be fun, but we can't use it. I like Professor's Research. Let's do Professor's Research. Let's get 2 Professor Rowan in this deck. I like that. That's a good idea. Maybe. We'll see. 3 Cheren's Care. Still got the energy going. Still got the Pokemon. We need one more. You know what? I wonder... Why don't we add Jigglypuff and then we add another copy of the Wiggly? And then we modify the energy. We get rid of the Jet. We put therapeutic energy. This is so that the Pokemon this card's attached to recovers from being asleep, confused, or paralyzed and cannot be affected by any of those. Yeah, I like the idea of having 4. What's that Wigglytuff doing? Magical Shot. Do we want to get rid of anything? I don't want to. You know what? Why don't we just split the difference? We'll get rid of 1 Ultra Ball and 1 Buddy Buddy and see how that works. Okay, ladies and gents, let's try it like this. Geodrago 84. Thank you for being our opponent. Yeah, we'll go first. I like going first to get the whole evolution thing out of the way. But then again, you're at the mercy of what you draw. And we got Snorlax. Any effect that turn your HP into damage. Not your HP into damage, no. I can't think of anything that's like that. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay, we just have to end turn. So much for the whole evolution thing. Looks like we're playing United Wings. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the attack United Wings. This also works with the Pokemon Go Ditto that does instant transformation. And he puts Ralts into play. He's going to go for a Curlia that allows you to discard a card. There are, Altio, some abilities that allow your Pokemon to survive an attack. If it has if you have full health and you would be one-hit KO'd, like your remaining HP becomes 10 instead. There's also an ability on Miss Magus. If the Pokemon is KO'd in one attack, you put 8 damage counters on the opposing Pokemon. And this opponent is loading up his Ditto. Wow. Alright, we need a chorus bad. Oh, crap. 2 Wiggly. Alright, we'll get rid of an Energy and an Iono. Alright, I'm just going to do Jiggly and Xatu. I'll put the Hero's Cape on the Jiggly because that's why we have it. And I have nothing else to do but to end turn. Altio, I have to ask you, how are you liking the new Western expansion for Magic the Gathering? And so now let's see here. So our opponent has 2 Ralts down. So he's going to be using that to discard cards from his hand. And Ditto has the Sun Transformation ability. As I said, you can use the attacks of basic Pokemon in your hand that do not have a rule box. But you still need the necessary energy for it. He's just attacking me for a little bit at a time. Okay, we'll do this. Better than I thought I would. Well, that's good. We'll use Arven to get a buddy in one of these. There's no point in me keeping the wind-up arm. I mean... Oh, are we all... Are you freaking kidding me? We have no more Natus? They're all prized? Oh, wow, that's bad. That is kind of weird, too. No scrub ain't gonna get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride trying to holler at me. I remember they played that video like every day on MTV when we were growing up. It was insane. Thought it was gonna be hokey and horseshoe horn, but it ended up working out. That's good. Oh gosh, 80 damage on that thing. We gotta get some energy here. And I can't retreat it. That's bad. I can't share it. Oh, I guess I could. I'll try to stall it with a boss's orders, but I mean... Birds are caged? Dang. Wigglytuff here has the ability Balloon Therapy. Once during your turn, you can attach a therapeutic card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. You need a chorus. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I absolutely do need a chorus. There is no question about that. And I just lost my Hero's Cape to the Lost Zone. Altio, I think we said Lost Zone is equivalent to being exiled. So there you have it. And more Pokemon going into the discard pile. See, this is the setup I wanted to have, except for the fact that I have no energy in play. Oh, 200. Wow, that's bad. But then again, that's because he was hitting for weakness as well. Get a Xatu, but it doesn't mean anything. We're gonna Iono. I probably should have put the Artisan down, but that's okay. Oh, okay, look at this. This is how this works. So we got Balloon Therapy. This will go here, so we just get a free attachment. This will go here, and we will end turn. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I do recall and oof. What the heck is going on here? Okay, Murkrow probably gonna take another KO here. That's okay, because we got Wigglytuff EX in tow. Serena allows you to put one of your opponent's Pokemon V on the bench into the active or discard up to 3 cards and draw till you have 5. 160. Okay, we're just going to get rid of this. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? We could play Arven to get this. Yeah, we'll just get the Super Rod. And we'll get these 2 back since we have no other draw support right now. And we'll go do a Friend Tackle. Bad for us because another card with United Wings goes in the discard, but we don't have a choice. And we get a Cheren's Care. That is good. It'd be even better if I got a Therapeutic Energy off the top deck, but that's probably not going to happen. So Ditto can copy an attack of any Pokemon in the discard pile that doesn't have a rule box as long as it has the energy cost. And is he going to take the baby? He's going to take the baby Wiggly. Yeah, that's interesting. This is actually really good because now we can get this partially charged, play Cheren's Care on the Wigglytuff, and pick it up before it gets KO'd. You'll see what I mean here in a second, unless he bosses me. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Okay, we'll just put this down. We'll use Artisan allows me to get any Pokemon, basic Pokemon without a rule box into play. That's like the Jigglypuff I wanted not to. Wow, I'm not paying attention. Okay, but that doesn't matter. Friend Tackle. We'll KO this guy. And we'll get a Pow Pad. That doesn't really do too much for us. And we could get Boss and Iono back. He got another Curlia, so he's going to discard more cards. It's also possible he could deck out. So let's see here. Curlia has the Refinement ability. You must discard a card from your hand, and then you can draw 2 cards. Is there a Cheren card? No, there's a Cheren's Care. No, there's Miriam. There's no Cheren. But there is, or there was a Clara, but Clara rotated. No, there is no Cheren card ice. But, yeah. Earthen Vessel allows you to discard a card and get 2 energies. United Wings. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is pick up Wigglytuff, put this one into play, evolve this one, attach an energy here. Bring Natu in. And then we'll use Front Tackle. That's the idea behind the tanking. Got another Natu, that's good. Ice, it's all your fault. I have no scrub stuck in my head. So now our opponent's gonna do a bunch of damage. We have no way of getting Super Rod. May I speak with you, manager? 80 damage. Wow. Wow, I have no comment whatsoever for that. I'm trying to think, is there like I don't know if I should say there's an equivalent, but you know. $240, that's pretty hefty. All right, we'll get rid of these. We will get a Xatu. And we will attach this energy to Wigglytuff. That is gorgeous. We will, yeah, I think we will attach there. We could use the boss, but I don't really know what the point would be. We'll get another Natu because we can. He's already got a lot of charged ones charged up. Yeah, we'll just use Friend Tackle. Why not? All right, so he KOs us. That's 2 cards for him. We KO this guy, that's 1 for us. He can't KO us in 1 turn, so I think we have this game in the bag. Doctor, I know you're grass, but oh, hold on, Ice, 1 sec. I am the manager. This Pokemon takes half damage from all Cheren and can't receive effects. You know, Altio, in the next expansion or booster packs coming out, I think it's in late May, there's a community center with like a manager like supporter with it. It's actually kind of funny, the comparison there. Yeah. So anyway, Ice, I see your comment. Just give me a sec. Okay, we will KO this bad boy for 70. I think this game's in the bag because they can't KO us in 1 hit. Doctor, I know you're grass, but you would seem like a Natu Xatu trainer. You know, it's funny you say that. There's definitely some resonance there. Oh crap, I didn't think of boss's orders. That is terrible on my part. Well, it doesn't matter because they could have done it anyway. Yeah, there is definitely some what's the word I want? Not cooperation, not conglomeration. Correspondence. There's definitely some correspondence there on some level between the idea of Xatu, I think, and myself. If you don't mind me asking, what made you think of that? Also, I wonder... Do you want to go first? Yes. And I had to step away to get something really quick, and I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Now, Ice, you have me curious what the Psychic and Grass type Pokemon types are. I'll just attach that here. And we're facing Patrick Napoleona with the Future Box deck. We beat this once before, but that doesn't mean we're going to beat it again. Let's see. Grass as a type. Grass Fairy, Grass Ghost, Grass Poison. A lot of Grass Poison. Let's see here. Techno Radar discards a Pokemon from your hand, gets two future Pokemon. More Ironcrons to increase the attacks. This will be a maximum of 80 for either Miraidon or Iron Hands EX. And look at that KO. That is pathetic. That's why I put Natu there, though. I don't know, the vibe, I guess. Yeah, I could see that, the vibe. Oh, look, another Natu. How about that? And we'll just use Iono. We don't want to give my opponent more cards, but we're desperate for cards ourselves, and he's going to KO us. That is absolutely perfect. Look at that. We got Wigglytuff with a DTE. And we're just going to KO this bad boy right here. This is what Wigglytuff can do once it gets going. And the Buddy Poffin doesn't hurt either. Okay, so let's see. There are 3 Pokemon whose type 1 are Grass and whose type 2 are Psychic. That's Execute, Executor, and the new Iron Leaves that we saw in the previous Future Box match. And let's see if there are any... Yes, there are 2 Pokemon whose primary type is Psychic and whose secondary type is Grass. They're both legendaries, Celebi and Calyrex. And personally, I don't think any of those fit me. But, you know, it is what it is. Our opponent plays an Arven to get an item and a tool. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. What did our opponent get? I wasn't paying attention. Electric. Sorry, the Future Beast Energy Capsule Electric Generator. Look at the top. Electric Generator lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and attach any lightning energy you find there to your lightning Pokemon. Okay, so barring a complete and utter disaster here, we're going to opponent deep in the tank. Pun not intended. So the 4 Iron Crown are going to increase this guy's attacks by a lot. As you can see, arm press 2 and 2, 40. Okay, so we have to desperately get something going here. All right, let's see what the buddy can do. 2 Jigglypuff, that's fine. I want to damage this Iron Crown so that I don't have to deal with it later. That Wigglytuff will do some good. There's a Mew for pivoting. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, that is gorgeous. Just flowing with the energy, drawing energy, flowing with the energy. Do I want to put Wigglytuff in play? I don't know if I want to do that yet. We're just going to hit for 160. Okay, so now what I was doing there was every time I attached a psychic energy to my bench, it allowed me to draw cards, and I was drawing more energy on top of it. So the flow was in play. The flow was working. Another Arven card. For a Nest Ball. And a Future Booster. He's going to get a Mew for pivoting, I think. Or else just attaching it to the Mew. Thank you very much is allowing him to take 3 prize cards, because if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, you take an additional prize. Yikes. Okay, we'll just evolve because we can. Got the Jiggly. We'll use Balloon Therapy. What can Palpad get us back? 2 Iono. I think we will Iono my opponent just so he's down to 2 cards. Oh, that was absolutely pathetic in every way possible. I should have just used the Ultra Ball. Well, I'll put the Wigglytuff in play because, you know, why not? And he'll just win right here because he'll get 2 prizes. You were rolling out. Yeah. I think you can say that safely. Okay, let's just wait for my opponent to take the KO. Oh, he's gonna boss up my Mew. Yeah. Did he forget that he gets an extra prize, or is he just not? I think he might just be BMing. Yeah, he's definitely BMing. We're not gonna stand for this. And now he amps me right at the last second. Okay, fine, whatever. Nonsense. Just take the KO and get on with life already. All right, let's play again. Not going the way we wanted to, but then again, that's just how it is sometimes. Sip Massons. Sip Massons. As if to say Simpsons, but you know. It's Simp Massons, apparently. Speaking of which, I heard that The Simpsons killed off a character after like 20 years or so of him being on the show. We start with a Natu. We got a Buddy Buddy though. That's really good. Alright, let's get this Buddy Buddy popping down. We'll get one of each. This guy might get KO'd next turn. I'll attach the DTE now. And now we have a combo. We're placing Lost Zone. Lost Zone could be pretty much anything, from your basic Lost Zone box to Giratina V-Star to the occasional Charizard EX build. Puts a Chorus's Experiment in. Oh, Ice, BMing. BM stands for bad manners. It's near the end of a match in which your opponent who is about to win purposefully makes a lot of extra plays when all he has to do is attack. So he didn't have to do, all he had to do was play one of the two attacks on the Iron Hands EX, and that would have been game. But he had to play a card, he had to use Mew, and then attack. He didn't have to do that. He had to win already. And oh my gosh, he got off 4 Comfies in a single turn. And we're playing Giratina V-Star. Wow, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Now, do we want research? No, that's too much. Chorus, maybe. Iono, maybe. I don't want to use all. Do I want to use Ultra Ball? I could use Ultra Ball, get the Xatu, use the basic energy, then Iono if it doesn't work. He'll die. Oh, look at that. We top decked a Wigglytuff. That's absolutely insane. Okay, we'll use Ultra Ball. You know what? We might as well just get Fresh Hand. Not give him anything. We'll get Xatu. We will attach to Wigglytuff. Draw 2. Get another energy. That's fantastic. I want to just throw it away. I might as well just get that one back, and then we'll just draw for 7. I might be doing this. I mean, this might be bad. I could just give him a free Cramorant, but I really need to get a... actually, yeah, I got a Jigglypuff. And we'll use Friend Tackle. Take him out. Another Iono. Okay, so we're looking pretty okay here. Waiting for him to choose an active Pokemon. He chooses the full art illustration Comfy. Artisan. I bet that's going to be a Cramorant. Oh, look at that. It is a Cramorant with a free attack with Lost Provisions. If you have 4 more cards in the loss to ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack costs, spit innocently. This damage is not affected by weakness. He gets the Giratina V down. I once had a counter BM on a toxic opponent. They kept spamming good game. Played spells, used all mana. Finally attacked. Yeah. Why are my computer's fans going absolutely nuts? This does not use up that much RAM, seriously. And my opponent just keeps using the comfies. Radiant Greninja is kind of scary because it could take out my entire bench except for the Xatu, but it's like, what am I going to do? He might not even have water in there. Well, he probably does. Super Rod. He's going to get back 3 energy. Great. I used the good game and bolted them in the face. They let their timers run out, rage to the quit. That's actually a common thing here too, Altio. You can see the timer on the right side of the screen. I was playing Block Snorlax and I had my opponent take it all the way down to less than 2 minutes. They just let the timer run because they're so incensed that you're playing like a deck they don't like. So yeah. Players of all kinds do such things. What do we want to do here? It's Arven. Let's get the buddy in the cape. We'll do this. We will do this. And knock this out for 160. See what our prize is. Wind up arm. And I'm waiting for my opponent to choose a Pokemon. Giratina V. Sorry, everybody. I'm slightly distracted for just a moment here. Okay, so now that our opponent... our opponent's one off. So whenever the opponent gets 6 cards in the Lost Zone, there's this card called Mirage Gate. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. So they can get 2 cards attached to Giratina V, like a Grass and a Psychic in 1 turn, and doesn't count as their attachment for hand. Their attachment from the cards that they're holding. And he's going to boss up my Snorlax. Okay, so is he going to shred me here? No, he's using Abyss Seeking. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put 2 of them in the Lost Zone, 2 of them in your hand. Okay, now, if I can somehow get a DTE, this would be good. What's the time limit for each player? On the right hand side, it's a countdown timer of 25. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get what we need here. This is just not going to do anything. See if we can get that DTE. Oh, we're gonna Iono. Let's see if we can get it. And we got it. Look at that. We're gonna hit the Tina for 160. That's what it's called. Giratina, it's Tina for short. So yeah, Ice. Block Snorlax can take like over half an hour for a single game if your opponent BMs and just lets their timer run down to the wire for every single action they can take. It's happened to me multiple times. But all you have to do is just like stand strong and just wait it out. So, whatever. It is what it is. And now that we're on a roll here, you can see how we're charged up with Wigglytuff, with the Hero's Cape. We got another Wigglytuff in play for therapeutic energy. We got the Jigglypuff ready to evolve and do some damage, almost. We got a Xatu. This is how, like, when the deck flows like this is what you're looking for. But I don't think I have the most efficient build because I kept bricking all those times. So, could definitely use some refinement, I think. There's Mirage Gate. There's a Chorus's Experiment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck with 3 in your hand, 2 of them in the Lost Zone. Buddy Buddy Poffin and a Beach Court. Oh, they put a Sableye in there as well. There's another Giratina V. Oh, great. A Jet Energy. Okay, it looks like he's going to use Shred that does 160 damage. And I can only do 70 to him here. Was that enough? Oh, wait, that's enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Thought I couldn't do any damage. Thought I couldn't do enough. All right. All right, let's use Clairvoyant Sense. I can do that, yeah. We have a Buddy Buddy. We have nothing for Buddy Buddy. That's okay. Oh, we might as well put... no, we might... yeah, we might as well put it there. We'll hit this Tina for 70. And just barely KO it. Now the next one could come in, a V-Star. Okay. Oh, we got a Jigglypuff. That's really grand. Okay. Another Chorus. Okay, so let's see. We basically win this match by hopefully not getting Giratina V-Star because it has an attack that can one-hit KO us. Right here, Star Requiem. For 1 Grass, 1 Psychic, you can use this attack if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Your opponent's active Pokemon is KO'd. It's an auto KO card. Now our opponent is down to 5 cards. He's going to use concealed cards to discard an energy and draw 2. And he's down to 3. We have no milling options on our side either. But of course he does have Super Rod to put more energy into the deck. Probably going to use Mirage Gate. He has 1 in the Lost Zone. And 1 in the discard. There's another one. Let's see here. Is he gonna... I think he's gonna instantly KO us. I mean, why wouldn't he? Yep, Star Requiem. There we are. Okay, now let's put a let's get Wigglytuff in there just in case we can do some damage. No, that's okay. We're down to 3. Yeah, I don't really see the point in trying to salvage anything else. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it there, and we'll force him to take a KO, probably with Cramorant. He'll just retreat, perhaps. Put the Cramorant in, take the 110. But if we can get this DTE on Wigglytuff to give it the 100 HP boost. And he's going to, oh, never mind, he's going to boss up our, okay, well, then just forget everything I said. He's going to use Lost Impact, and now we'll just win because it is 280. Now this is an example of good manners. You just do what you have to do, you play the attack, and then all is well. That's it. Okay, lads, it's almost 9:30. I'm going to play one more match and then call it a night. Not because I'm not having fun, but because I am tired of this deck. And while I enjoy tanking... yeah, there's no way we're winning this. Enjoy tanking, but not right now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I lost another 10. That's not a surprise. Okay. Where am I? Am I at the bottom? I'm at the bottom. That's fine. All right, let's see what else we can... Actually, wait, what's my win-loss record? Oh, I'm only at +6. Oh, gosh. How much losing have I done recently? A ton. Okay, well, it is what it is. Bubba Wolf 1. Thank you for being our opponent. And let's see here. What's Bubba Wolf going to do? Playing fire. Okay, if that's an indicator of his deck, then it might just be Charizard. Although Charizard EX has a... It's the one you want is a dark type. I did defeat a Charizard EX deck the other day. That was the fire type. That was interesting. Okay, we got a Jigglypuff. Okay, it's a Radiant Charizard. Can't do anything really. Are you okay? Wasn't that Terry from Fatal Fury? Entei V Victini. Ability flap, shuffle your hand to your deck, draw 6, discard special energy from your opponent's active. That's not good. Not good at all. Alright. We'll get 2 Natus. We'll attach this one. And we will get a Iono. We'll get an Iono. Yes, it is. Good recollection. Thank you very much. Wait, Altio. Do Fatal Fury's characters interact with King of Fighters at all? I thought they did, but I'm not an expert in that part of the gaming world. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, here we are. We'll attach the energy. We'll play Iono. Alright, we'll get the Hero's Cape. We'll get another Puff Down. I'll just get another one of these. We'll get a Cheren's Care because why not? We already have what we need. We have 5 supporters. Excuse me. I think we're going to use Chorus's Experiment. Just so we can see 5. Get what we want. King of Fighters is like the Smash Brothers that brought all characters together, alternate timeline to the respective game, of course. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Cool. Thank you. I remember playing with both of you Capcom versus SNK 2 with Toon Link. That was so much fun. Then once we, or I guess once Toon Link beat like everything, it once he beat everything, it was like We got all of the... What do you call them at the bottom of the screen? Like they would max out automatically. And you just did you just did combos all day. All we did was combos. I remember going over Ice and Toon Link were playing, and all you did was combos to each other all day. Combos all day. That's all you did. So, whatever. I think by combos, what I mean is like the special attacks, like the level 2s or whatever. Just keep going. Waiting for our opponent to choose a new active. He'd be wise to pick Victini and get Singe off, discarding special energy from Wigglytuff. But if our opponent's taking this long to play, is he playing? Well, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't been doing anything, so maybe he's AFK, which is a form of bad manners. That's like a theme for tonight, apparently. The extra options turning on infinite meter and unlimited. Thank you. Yeah, the meter. That's what it was. The turning on infinite meter and unlimited super usage. Yeah. I remember the characters were always glowing constantly because they were always charged up. I'm like, really? What is this? And there's our opponent. Still got it. Yup. Rhyme. We'll give him Jigglypuff. Charmander. There's the Charizard. Okay. We can boss up the Charmander, use therapeutic energy to retreat. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. There's a DTE, which is even better. Okay. We'll do this. Shabam. Shabam. We're just going to get rid of the Charmander so that he can't evolve into a Charizard. Another therapeutic. We'll take it. Brings up the Entei. Entei's attack Burning Rod does 20 more damage for each benched Pokemon, yours and your opponent's. So that's 100 for me, plus 120, plus the base 20 is 140. Another Rhyme. Let's bring in Jigglypuff. Another Charmander. Can't use Arven to get a counter catcher because we're going to be ahead in prizes, assuming he actually attacks here. Okay, we're excuse me. Actually, I take that back. We top deck a boss. What do you know? Everything's coming up Millhouse. What can I say? And there you have it. I mean, that was just wow. Just drew what we needed right off the top of the deck. How often does that happen? We always use custom meters or grooves, which are usually set to K groove, the Samurai Showdown. A rage theme met. A rage theme meter, the characters glow red. Okay. I completely forgot those were custom meters. I'm still not entirely sure what any of that means, which goes to show how much I have to learn. Okay, we'll just do that. All right. Let's use Chorus. How many do we have here? 2-2. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep that just in case things get bad. And excuse me, let us attach a Jigglypuff. Draw 2. I don't want to make that a Wigglytuff just yet. I do, however, want to do 160. That would be nice. What our opponent bench? A Drampa. I have not seen Drampa in competitive play yet. CVS2 still regarded as one of the best fighters. Really? Alto, if you don't mind me asking, what is it that makes it so great for a lot of players? Burning Rondo. Okay, now we're going to show off the Cheren's care. Put this guy back in. Put this on the bench. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. We'll attach a Psychic with Xatu. We'll get another one. We'll attach another Psychic to this one. Draw 2 more. And we'll take the KO. Not to Artisan. The meters or grooves represented different play mechanics, 3 from each company. CAP, CAP, and SNK appropriately named. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like customization and control is the name of the game. And it just works well. Alright, our opponent is setting up Charizard and such. Alright, gonna hit us here. All we're gonna do is play Arvin. Just get some stuff. We're not gonna BM, we just wanna make sure we get the KO on one hit, and we will. Friend Tackle. SPANK. Ice, you are correct. We did spank him. We took all 6 prizes compared to his 1. That is true here. 960 damage. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Oh, we also got rank 55. I maxed out. Okay, what did I get? 200 coins. So basically what happens is when this meter goes up to its max number, in this case 5,500, it basically just means you get a reward. Demonstrates how much you've played the game. For real though, I would play normally when I wouldn't be at Toon Links, and it's one of my faves. Yeah, I always play normally too, but you know, it is what it is. I think, gentlemen, we'll have to continue this conversation on Thursday if you're available, when I will be streaming next at 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing Venusaur EX, which heals, poisons, and confuses. So strap in because you're going to have one fun ride. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves, and God bless you.